My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent. My friend, can your heart stand the shocking facts about grave robbers from outer space?
On the far side of the sun. Come on, baby, don't be shy. Be my energy tonight. Go! Guess I was looking the world all that night. Now the cloudy skies, very bright. But now you're in my lab, you're the bad guy. Still your experiment can't put down my knife. Don't make up your mind too soon. 'Cause I've been looking for it every Saturday on the moon. You know that I'm your rocker guy. Be my energy tonight. Go! Set you back together now. Move away. Left there, I find out it's getting
Drove my roadster 70,000 miles. I did 70,000 miles on the clock. Miles, not kilometres. And roastering on a nice day is fun, but most of the times it's a pain in the backside. Because, you know, the number of times, even on a good day, going to Rod Revue for a show one time, we were in convoy, and the top was down. A cattle truck, back in the old days, they didn't have effluent control in the trucks, yeah, and a cattle truck came around a corner, and a cow or something was pissing or shedding or something, and we wore it, yeah. Not a thing you can do about it, you know? What it was is a bunch of people who, we were mates, but to be perfectly honest, I don't recall how we actually all started this deal, because, you know, hot rodding only sort of really started in the very late 80s or 50s in this country, and this, we're talking the mid 60s here. And we're just friends who liked roasters, and we formed a club, an informal club. We weren't an incorporated society, which you had to be if you wanted to belong to the New Zealand Hot Rod Association. And we had some basic rules, I suppose, but I don't recall actually having a committee and committee meetings and club meetings and things like that. We just were into shows. Shows were big back then. Well, they were for us. We put our cars in quite a few shows around different parts of the country, and we made quite an impression because, you know, the standard of our cars, I think, were pretty good, if I do say so myself. Just a neat time, yeah. Some of the best times. That, you know, those early days of hot rodding, for people who weren't around or you know, missed it, they missed something, you know. Have you ever driven or ridden in one of these things? Right. Well, it's like poetry in motion, right? You're watching. It's not like sitting in an ordinary car where you just close the door and that's it. You know, these things, you see the wheels doing this, and they're doing this, and everything else. You're getting all your senses are being hit with everything that's happening on these things. That's the good thing about them. You know, and when you're in a group, yeah, you're following your buddy up front and another one, your rear view mirror behind. Yeah, it's just neat, that. It's California stuff, you know. It started in California at the Salt Lakes and that sort of stuff, and it's very American. You know, the Queen City Roadster are basically based on the LA Roaster Club, which is a roaster club in America, in California, and they're an elite club, and we sort of style ourselves on that. You have to have a roaster or a rag top, be it a tourer, like, you know, the one over the back there. Yeah, it's just you know, if you're into hot rodding, this stuff is the classic hot rod. You know, this is the classic stance of a hot rod. You know, high boy, you know, raked, big and little wheels, and yeah, they're just the neatest thing.
Without trying to sound elitist or narrow-minded or anything like that, a lot of people feel, and I'd have to say definitely, the Roadster is the epitome of a hot rod, you know. They stripped them down for the dry lakes in Southern California. It was used on the NHRA logo in the early days, and for these guys back here, when they started the Queen City Roadster Club, they were reading like Rod and Custom magazine and stuff like that, where they would see the LA Roadster Father's Day shows, and they just wanted a piece of that, you know. And when you look at Mike Gearing's Cadillac powered Roadster and Kevin Delores' Roadster that's now in Australia, and the other cars that were in the club, they were really cool cars, you know. They captured the spirit of the American hot rodding dream, you know, and to have a Roadster and to have a really cool Roadster and just drive the wheels off it. I used to read a lot of the old hot rod magazines, and the Queen City Roadster name would pop up in those late 60s magazines, and then it seemed to sort of vanish, you know. There's still clubs like East Bay Rods and Harbour City Rod Club and all that around. And it was something that was probably more my own curiosity than anything to just find out about it, you know. So I actually went and saw Mike Gearing and tried to trace down who the actual members were and what have you. It was a little bit tricky because obviously Kevin Dolores had passed away. What I learned from that was these guys were building these cars actually as good as what we had today and really promoting hot rodding like we're trying to today.
We were all buddies, yeah. We used to knock around with each other socially and so forth. Yeah, we were just a touch different, I think, than some of the other hot rod clubs. I think we used to dress a touch better, and you know, we never wandered around with a bottle of beer like this. You know, maybe a bottle of wine, maybe, but not a bottle of beer. That was just the way we used to do it. Yeah, and we had some sharp cars. Yeah. Travelling as we did as a group, you know, from one end of the country to the other, we all had partners. Yeah, good times, very good times. Queen City Roadsters just died out, I think. I got nominated to go on the New Zealand Hot Rod Association committee, and I won my position, and got elected. But to be in that organisation, you had to be a member of an affiliated hot rod club, and to be an affiliated club, you had to be an incorporated society. And Queen City Roadsters didn't want to do that, so I ended up joining Riverside Rodders in Hamilton, and the club sort of drifted apart, I think, after that. We're just talking about here now, the original members of Queen City Roadsters, and we're discussing who's still active, we know who's dead, who's died, but the ones that are still active, we're not really sure because people have moved on. But some people, they get into hot rodding, and you're in hot rodding for life. It's in your blood. It becomes an obsession, or it could be an obsession, I suppose. But you get the bug, and that's it. You stay a hot rodder till you die. But other people move in and move out. So these guys have all died in the wool hot rodders, and I think it's neat. Yeah, that's all you can say.
Something's gonna walk me back. I wanna feel like I'm alive. Me and my baby are going for a ride tonight. Gotta ride. Blow off the dust and gas her up. It takes 3
I'd had my 32 Roadster that I was building, and I thought it'd be quite cool to just kickstart the name out there again and you know, make it really low-key, cool, no politics, you know, just fun with old open cars, you know. We got a lot of interested people, just wanted to have this sort of thing where if you want to go for a drive today, let's do that, you know. So, said about that, and then probably within about a month, there was like 20 names on this register, you know. The interest in the rebirth of the name has been really mind-blowing, actually. It's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that remember it. There's a lot of guys, what is that, you know? So we've done window decals, and when I get round to it, I'll get a t-shirt, and there's no cost, no one's the leader. It's totally just about the cars and the people, you know?
I think it always has been the people, because without the people there's no cars. You know, that's always how it is. But as we get older, we all get more and more mellow and don't really give a shit about much else other than maybe our grandchildren now and our old cars.
It was Greg that put it to me that he felt like reviving it, and it was a good time. I said to him, like, we've been in East Bay Rods for a long time, but as a Roadster club, an open car club, Queen City Roadsters, it sums it all up. It's a group of like-minded people. And I think timing's just spot on.
Well, I started hot rodding in 1965 when I first started my apprenticeship. got to know just about every hot rodder in Auckland, one way or another, in those years. And, well, the Queen City Roadsters guys were part of the scene. At that stage I never had a roadster. For some reason I didn't want one of those. Those has always rained. Now with global warming, it doesn't rain anymore.
It wasn't about let's try and be the biggest or the best or anything. One of the first things I said when I started talking to people about it was we're not going to go and get affiliated because we don't need to. You know, like everyone's still in their club and that's fine, you know. And it's been interesting. A lot of people have really grasped it and thought that's a cool idea, and then a lot of people are still asking questions like, well, how does this work? How does it fit, you know? So if you get it, you know.
I don't entirely agree with the way the sport has been managed. The hot rodding side of the sport has been set up and controlled over the past couple of decades or so. And I'm all for the free spirit deal. You know, just a bunch of guys get together and enjoy themselves. The idea of resurrecting the club in its old style of being informal. Yeah, to me that's. Like I say, if I had the dollars, I'd have one. Be in there, yeah, for sure.
It's like looking after a piece of art or something. You've got to respect what it is, what it was, and what it will be. And it's much like hot rod restoration. You know, some very iconic cars from all over the world now are getting restored and remembered for what they were, and in some cases getting a second lease of life, you know. At the end of the day, it's all about just getting that photo opportunity, not for commercial use or anything like that, just to have that cool factor of a whole bunch of roadsters going down the road, you know. And, you know, as much as we'll be in them, it'd be cool to be watching them as well, you know. Wow, look at that, you know, these roadsters, like, because you don't see hot rods driving around that much as you used to.
It's a classic line there, and that it's a pleasure to look at it. Most modern cars are like donuts to me, big round things with a couple of holes in them. Get a lot of satisfaction out of building something, finishing it and using it. You know, you can stand back and look at it and say, I built that, and then drive it and, you know, I did all this work, it's neat. You know? Yeah, a lot of satisfaction.
before, he's well on the mark. Just like a blow. First incident. Thank you.
Cold as ice, it's in your voice and in your eyes. What's changed since yesterday and what you tried, change your mind. Yeah, on a whim or silly thought. I heard what you said, but none of it. I bought my saving grace. It wasn't my friends, it was the door. And now you're gone, I don't need you anymore. Gotta get away. Yes, after cold as ice. It's in your voice and in your eyes. What's changed since yesterday and what you trying to hide? Change your mind. Yeah, on a whim or silly thought. I heard what you said, but none of it. I bought my saving grace. It wasn't my friends, it was a door. And now you're gone. I don't need you anymore. Gotta get away. Yes, I have to pay. Hey, need a little bit of time to think. So go to San Jose. I was fine. I should have seen all the signs. Spend all my money and waste all of my time. You were unkind. Left a mess behind. When I walked out that door, I didn't want you
That's right, people. We're back. Oh, it's all about champagne dreams and caviar. Kisses. And it's dirty and dull.
Well, this car here is it's a 1931. We call it a 31 Ford Model A Coupe. 3 years ago, July in 2007, we went to Canada for a holiday for a month to visit some friends, and one of my friends over there gave me a couple of 97 Strombergs, and then he told me up north where there's a place to go and talk to the flathead man, and because I had a flathead sitting under my bench at home, I said to Izzy, shall we go and have a look at the shop up there? We'll only be there half an hour or so. Well, half an hour was a little bit shy of the time actually. 3.5 hours later, we come out with some heads and some valves and some whole lot of bits and pieces, and that's basically where it started. All steel. Yep, it's all steel, running a 32 chassis. In the front we have a 4-inch drop axle, super bell axle with posi front springs. The radius rods are all 39 forward with Rocket and Hamilton here. They mounted the diff and the front end and all that suspension for me and got all that set up for me and stuff like that. We're running an 8.5-inch diff. And we're running a C4, swear, but Mum and I think we're a bit old for being in crash boxes now, so we run a B4 gearbox just to make things a little bit sweeter. We're not spring chickens no more, so. It's a 46 C69A, which is a 46 Ford Mercury out of Canada. We bought in a new engine kit from the States, crankshaft, rods, pistons, everything, absolutely everything inside that engine is brand new. We bought it out 125 thou, and we put a 4 1/4 inch, or 4 1/8, sorry, stroke crankshaft in it, 286 cubic inches, which is, I don't know what it goes like yet, but hopefully it'll go pretty good. Gone to a Roadrunner blower. Someone said to me that, you know, the blown flathead is the way to go. We'll just see how it runs. You know, we haven't done many miles on it as yet. You know, it's a brand new car as such. And yeah, hopefully it'll go good. Hopefully it'll go good. All our cars over the years we've had personalised plates and stuff like this, and all of them have been Glenn and Izzy's, whatever it was, Mustang, but Glenn and Izzy's F100. But this one here, we thought we'd do this for a joke, and hey, you tell the wife it's her car, she lets you spend the money. So that's basically, we've done it as a joke, and we get a lot of smiles with it. Basically, I've never written anything down or taken that, but all the things are in the head. The colour is one thing I haven't diverted from. People have tried to say, oh, yeah, no, you need to paint it this or you need to paint it that, but the colour is what we haven't diverted from. We think it's come out better than we actually thought we could do, you know. But that's all. In saying that, there's a lot of people that have helped us, you know, and helped us and done things for us and guided us with stuff, you know, and that's what I believe is the hot rod scene's all about. This car's, hey, you got to thank so many people for it, you know. It's just great. Well, my F100 is supposed to be the last one. Now this one's supposed to be the last one, right? We're going to build a nostalgia drag car now, so and that's going to be the last one.
Well, I was too in love with life to ever die. The irony, of course, is the undead not alive. Eternal hell was mine, thought I'd be there for all time. At least until I fell in love with you. Step into the shadow, never look back to the sun. We can start together for so long, I had no one. But now we have forever, all the time and all the world. And time is every ill, except my poison soul. Together we will make the streets run red. The living multiply just to make sure we are fed. An urban wonderland at night to share alone, just you and I. The soul seemed like a tiny price to pay. Well, step into the shadow, never look back to the sun. We can start together for so long, I had no one. But now we have forever, all the time and all the world. And time is every ill, except my poison soul. To the sun, we can start together for so long. I had no one, but now we have forever, all the time and all the world. And time heals every ill, except my poison soul. Well, step into the shadow, never look back to the sun. We can start together for so long. I had no one, but now we have forever, all the time and all the world. And time except my poison soul.
Hey, little baby, put a smile on your face, no time to sit down, cause you're gonna just put the foot to the floor, and I got some brace in my heart, and some cause I feel the basic. Feel your arms going back to your head. Well, going
Thank you very much.
This has been happening for about the last 6 months, a bit of planning and a bit of organisation.
Over a bottle of bourbon, I think, from memory, talking about doing something down here and needing to do something down here for a group of everyone that has these sorts of things and wants to get out and play in the mud, really, and be 6-year-olds again.
We come out here and saw the venue, and Brent from Harriston Contracting said go to it. So Harrisville was made available to us. Basically the day is for everybody to just have some fun, plain and simple. Get dirty, enjoy hot rods as they were meant to be enjoyed.
It was meant to be sort of limited entry and not too many vehicles, but I think it sort of, hopefully, has exploded into more, so that it can continue on maybe next year and the years after. We'd rather have traditional stuff, but anything pre-60 seems to be quite traditional, and raddies and yeah, anything pre-60s really. That owns it's just awesome, mate. Nothing's an issue. Like, he's more than happy. He's up early in the morning, out there watering the track for us and setting out rubbish bins and whatnot. Just couldn't say enough about that guy. He's awesome, man. Yeah.
It's amazing. As you look around, you just get blown away by the facilities that are here. He runs outlaw sprint cars here, so 3 wide sprint cars going around. Hot rods are not a problem. The aim is for people to have fun, you know, so it's as much as they make it, and the enjoyment is purely up to them.
First time it's all finished like this. We built the car, started about 5 years ago, and we completed it not detailed, did about 1,500 miles in it, did the nostalgic drags in it, and a lot of other events to iron out any problems. I think I was really lucky. Streetwise Fabrication built the car. I had a reasonable input to what we wanted, and we turned the key from day one, and it's never missed a beat. The car then came up to Kendall at Cruise and Customs, and I knew exactly what we wanted done to create something that was a bit different and very much in the 1960s. The interesting thing is we didn't actually have to try hard. It was just all stuff that I loved. Last year we went to Bonneville for the 60th anniversary and just fizzing about the gear over there. And I think we're lucky in New Zealand that we've got access to some great hot rod shops and some really talented people that just believe in what you want to create. And yeah, as I said before, we just didn't have to try hard at all. And people just, I don't know, yeah, it just came together fantastic actually. It's a hot rod, it's got to be driven. I love all aspects of hot rodding, but I truly believe that you've got to drive them, and that's the best way to enjoy them. It's one of Dwayne Jones's chassis, Kiwi Connection chassis, which is under a lot of 32s in New Zealand. The body came from Rod Bods by Elvis out of Australia, so it meets all the design regs for over there. It's got burst-proof latches, it came fully steeled out. Very traditional, 9-inch rear, dropped axle. It's got the SoCal functional fakes, they're called, which is it's got 4-pot calipers and discs inside the housing. It's got a little Trade Me Special, 327 Chev, brought it off Trade Me, put it straight in, turned the key, fired up first time. Turbo 350 gearbox, and yeah, a very nice, simple little package.
It's a 29 Model A truck pickup with a 365 caddy and a 4-speed manual box, channelled over a Magoo built chassis, but all the rest has been pretty much done in the home shed with hand of my friends and a bit of alcohol and yeah, good times. It clocked up 112 miles yesterday. This is all it's done, so as I pulled up the driveway, that was good.
I think these events are just fantastic. They're low-key, they're family-orientated, and yet there's a slight competition angle to them. I really think there's something for everybody here.
Bigger and better, and the aim is no charge. It's there for fun. You know, we're not there to make any money out of it. It's there for the people to have some fun.
Rod Revue was only made possible by the support of our sponsors. Traditional Speed Supply, traditional hot rod parts for traditional hot rods since 2008. Petrocheck, EFI parts and diagnostic equipment for the workshop professional. And HPC, High Performance Coatings, the choice of world champions and supporting rodding in New Zealand for over 15 years.
tell you one thing though, I've observed, I went to America a couple of years ago to Bonneville, and I learnt that when you park hot rods, there's actually an art form in parking a bunch of hot rods. You don't just park like these guys have. These were Americans, they would park them. One would park this way and one would park that way and another and another. And when they stand back and look at it, it's a mosaic of cars, not just cars parked in a row. You know? There must be an art form to that. And you see the way they're parked and you think, no, that just didn't happen. They park, there must be an unspoken communication system and they know how to park. So they get a look. Yeah? Not a car park, but it's a look. But the cars are parked there. Yeah, so.